Good morning from Portugal. We're an American family of 5 that just moved over to Porto, Portugal in the middle of the city. We've been here for about a week and a half. So come spend the day with us because there's a lot of things going on and it's a lot different than our American normal schedule. Our time slot for routine has been pretty good. We have kids that are homeschooled, so we have to have a little bit of a structure. Plus they're all little, so they need to do a sleep schedule. I'm also a content creator full time, so I have to be posting at certain times and editing and working. These things definitely could be fluctuating as we get the kids into typical school next year and just getting my rhythm as a content creator. But as of right now, this is how our day typically looks. Me and my husband are the first ones to wake up. I usually brush my teeth and go to the bathroom, and hubby brings me a coffee so I can have it in the morning as I start warming up. I am a cold person. It is wintertime in Porto, Portugal, which means I have the heater on and a big duvet comforter on me, and I'm enjoying my coffee, looking outside my window until we get this morning going. I'm typically an espresso person anyways, and in Portugal, that is very popular here. Espresso com leite, which is espresso and milk, which is my perfect jam. So if you're a big sugary coffee person, this is definitely not it, but I love this typical coffee in the morning. In the United States, the kids usually have to wake up, get ready for school, and they would start school in the morning. We do online school. It's only 2 hours a day. However, we're still on the US schooling system for the rest of this year, so which means we are on a 5-hour time difference. So instead of starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, now they are starting at 2 p.m. At first, we thought this was a great thing so they could sleep in and we can get everything done in the morning. However, in Portugal, a lot of things don't open until around 10 o'clock. They're more of a later morning opening time. So this is kind of a little bit of a damper. And it's some things to get used to. Even yesterday, they were about 30 minutes late by the time we got off the metro and came home. They came a little late, but it's okay because we can always rewatch what they missed. But I like them to watch live during school, if that makes sense. Now, I did mention I'm cold. I'm all cozied up and I have the heater on. However, this might actually be warm for you guys. I'm from South Florida originally, so I'm used to the hot weather, and it's just not that here. So usually, typically during the winter time, it is cold and rainy. However, it's not like downpouring, depressing every single day, at least for the past week and a half we've been here. It's been raining almost every other day, and it's more of a light rain, and it's like here and there. There was only one day a couple of days ago where it rained almost all day and we didn't leave the house. But other than that, it's been very light and nothing crazy that I would not move here or stay here for. And the cold here is not snowing or freezing weather. The cold here is like 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. But when the sun is out, it actually feels really, really nice. But I'm just typically a very cold person and not used to this weather, so I bundle up. For my husband, this is a dream. He runs hot all the time, so he just wants to wear jeans and a t-shirt. For me, I'm going to wear a puffer jacket, and that's for sure. I'm going to enjoy this coffee for the next 5 minutes. Hubby is getting some of the kids acclimated with breakfast and just getting them ready, and then I will come join him to do the parent duty. It's time to get dressed for the day, and I never know what to wear because I always hear that Europeans always dress to the nines every time they go out of the house. But living in Portugal in the city, I see a lot of people in sweats and jackets. In the cold weather, it might be a little different in spring and summertime, but everyone's just in comfy cozies, just like in America. So I don't know where I'm hearing that from. It is cold outside. We will be leaving the house eventually, so we gotta wear some layers because homegirl's cold. Even right now, I'm cold. So I'm typically going to wear a jacket, and I think jeans or leggings. That's typically what I wear. I'm wearing a lot more jeans here though lately. Loose baggy jeans. Again, I'm from South Florida. I don't know how to dress for the cold, nor do I know how to have the proper clothes. I don't know what should be staples. It's just, I don't know how you can look cute and warm. I don't understand. I really don't even own bras, but I think I'm gonna put one on today and just a jacket by itself. Why did I forget about this one? We're gonna wear some Taylor Swift. Now I'm about to freak everyone out. You can actually drink the tap water here. It's very, very clean, and I'm a water snob. Like, I can taste when there's a difference, or if I taste it clean, or when it's like dirty or whatever. I love water, okay? I'm a big water person, and this water's good. It's so weird. I expected to be getting like filter systems or fridge systems. Nope. Right out of the tap. Breakfast has definitely been a little different for us being in Portugal. Mom and dad are eating some wraps, and the kids asked for a parfait. We did a high protein parfait with high protein yogurt and high protein cereal, granola. And then our youngest wanted a salad with grilled chicken. He's not even eating. I don't know. The kids are being surprisingly quiet right now. Not typical. Usually they're running back and forth, but I'm not going to bother them at all. It just rained out of nowhere for like 2 minutes. It went away, and now we're drinking some pedras. Sparkling water here is totally different. There's so many different brands. It's so much more affordable because there is so many brands that's like locally made. But this one is a strawberry flavor. Never had anything like it. This one, and we had passion fruit yesterday, was absolutely amazing. So this is gonna be like our note 2. Like this to me is like a soda, and it's sparkling water. Absolutely crazy. We really can't do anything right now because we do have Amazon packages. We are gonna be getting used to not ordering Amazon as much because as Americans, you just press a button, it comes to your house next door. Well, there is Amazon in Portugal. They have Amazon Spain and Amazon Germany, which doesn't mean you can only get it in those countries. That's just like the destination point of where the stuff is coming from, I'm guessing, or like whatever. But we are using Amazon Spain right now, and it only takes a few days for things to come in just because we're not used to where to get it in stores yet. Even with a Google search, it's kind of a little bit more difficult, or things might be very heavy. So we are only walking. We do not have a car, so we'll have it delivered. We had a printer and paper delivered, which you can probably get locally, but like I said, it was easier on Amazon. Definitely not the Portuguese way. We will learn how to not Amazon everything, but we do have some random cords and chargers and European plugs coming in today. Being in the city, I don't know if it's a Portugal or Portuguese thing or European thing or if it's just a city thing, but when the packages come, you have to be home. You cannot be, my daughter keeps moving, so I have to keep moving. You have to be home to have the package delivered in your hand, and they ask you for your name, so they don't just leave it at the front step. And we also have a security system with our building that we're in that we have to allow them to come in, and there's cameras and everything. So we have to allow them in the building, and then they have to hand it to us. So if we weren't home, I don't know what the process would look like. I think they leave like a thing where you have to go pick it up somewhere, which I don't know where that would be, and I don't want to be put in that situation. So Amazon gives me a little bit of anxiety, but we're gonna hang around, just do a couple things here before we get the packages, and then it's like go time once the packages come.
But I will bring it to you.
Oh, thank you. We're on We're on coffee number 2, espresso con leche. My daughter made it for me. It's a really easy Nespresso machine. It's gonna be out perfect. Perfect. I love the coffee culture in Portugal. I can drink multiple espresso shots throughout the day and I don't feel like jittery or anything. So we're loving her on number 2. Hubby has to change out our litter box. Ew, I don't want you seeing anything in there. She doesn't know how to bury her nastiness. But we don't have a litter robot anymore, which I'm very sad that we don't. So we have to manually scoop until whenever we do get a litter robot one day because I miss that thing. However, we did end up getting her a cat tree. So she pretty much lives up here. And she does have a new cat bed as well that she loves. It's nice and cozy and warm. But she is a very happy cat because she can see lots of birdies outside her window. And there's multiple different perches on the windows that she can jump onto. So she's a very happy kitty cat. If you're bringing any sort of cat to Europe, at least Portugal and the city of Porto, dogs, cats, bunnies, if you're worried about litter, bedding, cages, beds, food, any sort of that thing, it was no problem at all to find it. Most grocery stores has it. There's multiple different pet stores here. So I was a little worried when we first got here to find litter and food pretty much immediately in a litter box because we only had a travel litter box, but there's stuff everywhere. So no need to worry. The kitty cats are taken care of. And also there's also Amazon. So we're able to Amazon the cat tree as well. So don't worry about that stuff. Oh, good morning, Mushu. We are going to do some laundry. I made a whole video. This is a washer dryer combo mix that we're not used to. This is very European. But we like to do it at nighttime because it does take 3 hours. And it's too cold to be hang drying anything, so we do the washer and dryer section. You don't have to switch nothing. Put it in at night, it washes, it switches itself and dries. So now we're gonna undo this and put this away. And being a family of 5, we literally do laundry every single day. Doesn't matter the size of the washer and dryer, we always do it. No matter if we were in an RV or if we were in a normal house with a big washer. Ow, I shocked myself. Dryer. But we are having some issues with this washer and dryer. It's been great so far with most things, but we put our mittens and hats in there. I wasn't sure how often we should wash those or whatever, and they ruined them. So our Carhartt hats are ruined, all of ours, and our mittens, but it's not that cold, so we really don't need to buy anymore. But we're gonna get used to this. We're gonna get used to it.
Oh, she wanted snuggles, so I picked her up against her will and decided to hold her.
She likes being picked up. She is a sweet, cuddly cat. We love her. Now, a big culture shocker to shock in general is we have multiple rooms in our houses. Our kids have their own rooms, which we were living in RVs, and then we were living in Airbnbs and hotels and in my parents' house. So it's a little different. It's definitely getting used to because we're just in a small space. Now we have like a larger apartment. Our kids have been sleeping so much better, having their own rooms, which we absolutely love.
But we're gonna deep clean and organize this. Of course, should be our kids' problem, and our kids need to clean up. 2 of them are old enough to glue this themselves. However, we need it like deeply organized because they're just like throwing things on the ground, and we need to like figure this out. Okay, so let's do this together. I don't know if you can see here, but the cat is on the windowsill. No, they need their sheets washed. That's disgusting. Like food and
there
I don't know what,
is
lint.
a stuffed animal in it.
So this room looks like it has 1 bed, but this pulls out into a second bed and turns into a massive bed. I don't even know why I try to have my girls sleep in separate beds at this point, or just whatever, because when we were in a larger house or old house in Florida, when we were in the RV, when we're at hotels, it does not matter. They refuse to be separated. They're like twins. They're only a year apart, but like they're the same height, same shoe size, they look like twins, okay? And they act like twins. So they snuggle up on this bed. Whenever they want to pull it out, they definitely can, but there's no point. Even with us trying to buy another house, we're looking at each of the kids having their own separate rooms, which we still probably will have a 4-bedroom house at this point, but it probably will be empty because they refuse to be separated from each other. So, whatever.
Jelly cats, regular stuffed animals, hard toys.
Only been here for a week and a half, and it's just stuff everywhere. And broken things. Broken toys thrown around.
Garbage. Like, why is there toilet paper in here?
Our whole entire family, even us, are a big fan of these like Neato squishy things. Kinder eggs are illegal in the US, so we've been getting so many of them here in Portugal, and these are all the little toys that they come in. So they have like a collection of these. Like, look how cute they are. They're actual like little toys. So cute. So we're gonna put a little spot for that. Little suction cup things we put on the wall. We use these for the airplane, but the kids actually love them, and they come with even characters. So cute. We're very minimalistic and weird with toys. So we have these, we have magnet tiles, and we also have Legos on the way. Our kids have never had Legos. Our kids are usually too little for the tiny ones anyways, but our youngest is now 4, and I have a sparkly brainchild and a really creative kid. So it's gonna be really fun to like let their mind and artistic things grow. It's gonna be really fun. I know I'm gonna be so annoyed stepping on Legos all the time, but I'm excited to see what they create and have fun. It's kind of just turned into a cleaning day, at least for the rooms, because we're still waiting on our Amazon package. Usually when we get Amazon packages, it's kind of in the morning around like before lunchtime, but we haven't gotten it yet, so. This is what baby boy's drawers are looking like. We just got some magnet tiles, the little suction cup things, and then we're gonna put Legos over here when they come in a few days. I cannot stand a house that has matte paint. I'm constantly cleaning the walls. Constantly. Not even just me and my husband, but with the 3 kids too. And the whole building has it. So I can, even when walking up the staircase to get to our apartment, it's matte paint. And you can see like the scrapes in the wall from people bringing up furniture up into the apartment. Obviously, because anytime you touch a matte wall, there's a stain on it. Like if you have something in your hands, you stain the wall. So I'm just constantly cleaning the walls because I do not own this property. This is the first property we have ever rented. Ever. We ended up buying, when we were 19 years old, 19, pregnant, bought a little tiny house, whatever, apartment thing. But now that we're renting for the first time, it's so scary because we do not own anything. So I have to be very careful with furniture because I'm like, we don't own this furniture, we don't own these walls, and just like the 3 kids don't understand, so I'm just constantly cleaning the walls. But even if I didn't have 3 kids, I would still be constantly cleaning the walls because it drives me absolutely insane. Why do they make matte paint? I don't understand. Sir Jordan, he is organizing all the kids' clothes because the girls like to throw their clothes right here, and they have IKEA storages. Like they have giant closets with organization, and they still don't use it. So hopefully by us doing it for the first time, showing them where it's supposed to be, but we can only hope because we really don't know if they're actually going to use it.
It's not going to happen, and we're going to be doing this in 2 weeks.
Probably. I really had hopes and dreams there would be lots of cats in Europe, and so far we've seen very few in Portugal. We saw a big fat orange cat on a balcony one day, and then we saw a little black cat run across the street the other day. But other than that, we haven't seen any cats. And I was hopeful that my kitty cat would look out the window and see another kitty cat in their apartment looking out the window, and they'd have 2 cats looking at each other and making friends every day.
That has a cat connection, if you will.
A cat connection. I would be so happy, but no one across the street from us has kitty cats in the window. So it's just her and her alone. So sad.
And her one eye.
And her one eye. She loves being on these little perches. It's so much fun for her. These are looking like the drawers that we're going to keep as of right now. Let's see how long this lasts, especially like the remotes and pencils and the Kindle. But we got some things organized. One kid does schoolwork here. The other one does it in my son's. And the bottom drawers, these actually have a lot of storage. So this pulls out into another bed and there's storage underneath, which I really love. I think this is from IKEA. We did not buy it. It came with the house. Everything came furnished with the house. Only thing we needed was towels. So jelly cats. And then we have 2 more drawers of just random toys and things. Just perfect. We did organize the girls' closets. Again, they were the exact same size and they pretty much have almost the same style. So they do share pretty much all their clothes, but we have the jackets they don't wear as much. These are the Taylor Swift jackets that are a little too big for them anyways. They can't get to them all the time just because they don't wear them as often. But these are the jackets they wear almost every day, and plus the puffer, and we have another one out there. But we organized all their drawers with shirts, with pants, and then the bottom is dresses. On this side, we hanged up 2 of their princess costumes. And of course, we took all the way from Florida the big Taylor Swift books. So we have that. So this is nice and organized. Let's see how long this stays. And then our roll ink ones, luggage is on top just to put somewhere. They do go flat, so it's nice. Lots of storage in this house that we don't even use. So I think our Amazon delivery just came, but I'm gonna mop real quick. I already got dirty. I literally just swept a half second ago. But I cannot stand a traditional mop, especially with like little areas. We don't have a Swiffer. I'm used to those like electric mop and vacuum at the same time. We don't have that here. We probably could find one, but like we just haven't. Whatever, we're renting. So we're old-fashioned mopping it, but I didn't want to bring out the whole bucket because I'm literally just doing the kids' room. So I just put in a bowl, I heated up some water and a little bit of the mopping solution. I'm gonna throw it on the ground, just do a little toot toot toot. It's not grimy, but I'm like, we're already deep cleaning the room. Mine as well. Kids, again, still entertained. They're really like enjoying this lazy day. I'm not complaining. They're like coloring, watching movies. I don't care. Amazon package came. It's not the toys, kids. Sorry. Ooh, heat a blanket. That one's for me. The kids think their Legos and all their toys are coming today, and it's not. What? 3 more sleeves until it comes, yes. Real aesthetic. Also, these European plugs that we bought from Amazon are absolute trash. They don't even stay in, so we had to buy a whole bunch of new ones. It's so difficult charging our devices. I don't understand this. Also, this is from IKEA. IKEA in Europe, the shipping was like, I think $8 or $10. And you can get a whole bunch of little things, which we did. And then we wanted to get the kids a couple of big things just because we travel full time. We've been in RVs and hotels like that, and they haven't had toys like this. So we got the racing car mat. They already had cars, so they've been playing on that. And then we got a giant tent that they've been playing with. So it's been fun. Only thing bad about this tent, it doesn't like fold up. You have to fully take out all the things, but it's fine. This is also our laundry basket for our son's room. There's no point in buying another one. Again, we're renting. I don't care. Right now, I'm heating up a whole bunch of leftovers. We're having rice, chicken, some leftover spaghetti, some salads, and so forth. I'm using the microwave right now. So because I'm using the microwave or the stove or the oven, this is going to be a real American culture shock, okay? The electric is different here. Even though we're in like a more high-end apartment, it does not matter because you only have so much like electric and wattage, as far as I understand, per apartment. And because of that, I can't use the washer right now and cook at the same time, so I have to pick one or the other. So we're cooking lunch now, using our devices, and then we're gonna shut them off, and then we can turn on the washer and dryer. If I use them both at the same time, within a few minutes, our electric would shut off, which has happened to us easily over 20 times, us trying to adjust, figure out what we can use and what we cannot. So it's definitely a new shock. We did ask and do like a proper paperwork and stuff like that with our realtor and our landlord, asking to up our wattage and electric in our apartment and in our whole entire building. And it's gonna take a while for them to even say yes or no. So right now we're just getting used to it. It's a little crazy not being able to just do the washer and cook on the stove at the same time. Or you can't use like the air conditioning and the oven at the same time. It's a learning curve, that's for sure. But let's get on with our day. We just took out the trash, which is on the side of the street, and we checked our mailbox. Yes, we do get mail here. So we just got, I think, a bill. Our name's not on it, but we have to translate it because it is in Portuguese. Of course, we're in Portugal. We also did get a flyer for the Continente, which is one of the grocery stores we shop at. Our favorite one is Lidl, which is, to compare it, is kind of like an Aldi's, but way better. And the Continente is more like a Publix or like a higher end grocery store. It's not a Walmart, it's definitely higher up. They will have the same things at Lidl, like I was just talking about. However, it's a lot more expensive here. But I'm going to see what kind of deals they have. Also, a lot of people have been telling us to sign up for the discounts at the grocery store for like coupons, there's extra percentages off. So we did that one for Lidl, and we haven't figured out how to do the one for the Continente yet, and we haven't used the one for Lidl yet. Another thing that's very important is tax write-offs and the VAT tax and the NIF tax. We do not understand it yet, but I know at certain restaurants and at grocery stores you can put in your tax number and even transportation, and I think it writes it off because I don't think you can like hand an accountant, hey, these are my write-offs. I think you have to put your number in when you're buying things. I will update you guys what exactly this means because we got here in the beginning of the year. It is January and trying to figure this out. Plus, I am at 1099. I'm my own business and contractor being a social media content creator. So I have a lot of write-offs and I get taxed very heavily. So I got to figure this out. I need to find an accountant because it's nerve-wracking and I don't understand the tax system here. And I don't want to do a little mistake of me not putting my number in properly or giving a wrong information that could cost me a lot of money. But I'm going to look through this, eat some lunch, maybe have another espresso cum late. Espresso cum late. I'm going to get that word right. I've only done a couple of pages of this, and it's just like straight up charcuterie. There's so many different types of cheese. Can you imagine? So many different cheeses in the store, and I'm lactose intolerant, and I haven't got sick from any yet, so we're doing good. But I'm excited to try all these different kinds of cheese. I'm not a cheese connoisseur. I don't know much, especially with me being lactose intolerant. My mom is. So when she comes and visits, we're definitely going to order a whole bunch of cheese, and I'm going to have her order, and then I'm just going to like taste and she tell me all the things because I'm excited for that. The big Amazon package just came, but it is 1:15, which means we cannot do anything because the kids' school starts at 2 o'clock. But we ordered some chargers, and then we also ordered me some slippers, and we saw the heated blanket. For some reason, I could not find slippers anywhere in Portugal, and then after we ordered them, of course, I find a whole bunch. So I got little kitty cat slippers. They were like $10, but I got them. They're cute. They remind me of my cat. I'm a cat lady. I'm literally not recording this to do this. I do this multiple times a day. I just need attention.
You're like a koala. That work?
Yeah. When I get anxious, I literally make him do that, and he has to stop everything he's doing and hold me and not complain or put me down until I say so. It's just our rules. It's about that time. It's 5 minutes till 2, which means the kids have schoolwork. So we're gonna get them set up in each room in the desk with computers and their paper and pencils and everything. And they're gonna be doing that for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then the adventure starts, walking around the city and getting some stuff done. Oh, water's filling me. So I'm out by myself right now. I'm gonna go to a local store to find some paint stuff. I'm getting a little stir crazy not traveling because we are a traveling family most of the time, and just to go in South Florida, and it's a little bit quieter in this city. So I wanted to keep myself occupied, and I want to get back into painting, which I used to do. But on the way there, I went to go get a quote from a hairstylist because my hair is half pink and half black. If I can avoid my husband not doing it, that would be great. Right when I walked past the salon, he noticed me and he's like, hey, yeah, you're supposed to get a quote. So he was super nice. He said he didn't speak English. He spoke very good English, and it was looking about 150 to 180. He wants me coming back in a few weeks to test the pink to make sure it does well because the brands here are a little different, but everything seemed very well. He was super nice, and a couple of you guys recommended him to me, so it works out well. Where I'm at is pretty flat, but right now this is just one incline that's so massive from all the shops. Let me tell you. Straight down. I will still never get used to the fact seeing little kids like my daughter's age 7, 8 walking themselves home from school. But again, this place is so much safer than the US. Just a culture shock. So this is the main shopping area. This is more of the touristy area, but it's super pretty here. And just some like local shops you think you need to get stuff would be here, such as Sephora. And then a huge paint store. This place is massive. Oh my god, it's so cool. We're in the mall now. I didn't expect to come in here, but I'm gonna pass by. We're gonna go into Flying Tiger to see if they have any more art supplies here. This is absolutely genius. It holds your pen on your notebook, which I always lose. They have a bunch of Valentine's stuff. I think I'm going to be getting for the kids on Valentine's Day. I'll come here when it gets a little closer. The store is really cute. It's all categorized by color. This is so cute. This, we're gonna get this for Valentine's Day and this for a tea set. I feel like the kids would like this. I should have came here first for the paint stuff. They have so much more stuff here. I'm no professional. I just need some basic stuff. I came back just in time. One of my kids is done with school, and the other one has like, I don't know, 15 more minutes. Let's go through a little haul. You guys saw what I got at the one store. Kids around me. But for me, for my artwork, we are not fancy. I just want to see if I like painting again. So I got a little watercoloring notebook that can handle the water. I think this is like a kid's set of watercolor paintbrushes. It was one of the cheapest ones there. I don't want to spend a fortune. I want to know if I like this or not. Watercolor pencils. Never actually used watercolor pencils before. And a very basic watercoloring kit. If I like it, maybe I'll upgrade. But as of right now, this seems really good, like a little starter kit. And see if I like it or not. My kids are very jealous. They're all around me like, I want to play with it. No, this is mommy's. This is mommy's. It's 4 o'clock, so the kids are done with school. We're walking around, and we're actually gonna go to a pawn shop because I'm looking for a Dyson air dryer, and my realtor said this would be the best place. So let's go see the difference between here and an American pawn shop. It's very nice, but it seems very overpriced. I'm not seeing anything yet. I'm not really sure where we're going right now. That place was extremely overpriced. It was like over $1,000 for like a basic used iPhone. If you saw the cat litter section, like the little used container was $20. So I don't know where to find a Dyson Airwrap that's not $600. But hopefully we find another pawn shop or store that's better. I don't know. We'll find something. We ended up at a KFC in Portugal. Out of all the places to eat, we're at a freaking KFC. I did not want to come here. The kids saw the playground in here and they've been dying to go here. So I was like, I'm not going to fight. You guys can play, run some energy, and hopefully they go to bed on time today. But a lot of the fast food restaurants here in general have playgrounds. And even like the Portuguese style fast food, like the kind of mom and pop, they also have playgrounds in there as well. At least it goes to the city, which I think is kind of cool. We still haven't found like our playground that we like to go to for the kids. We will find it this weekend. We go hunt for it. But we've just been walking around, seeing what's around our area and around our home. And I think we're gonna go a different way home as well to check out a new park. But we had some chicken. Chicken was pretty good. I don't remember the last time eating KFC here. And I'm also recording a video on TikTok about like our first time eating at KFC because this is just funny. We just look so Americanized eating here. But that's what's going on right now. It's getting a little dark. It's around 5 o'clock right now. We're at the Continent, which is usually more expensive of a grocery store. Nothing crazy, but they do have the best protein yogurts. So just at the Continent, I spent around $11 on USD on all those yogurts and some cereal. And now we're just walking a different way just to explore the area. We're looking at a good little greenery walking area, but it's not a good area for the kids to play. So we're just gonna explore the city a little bit more before we get home. We're at a local market, just picking up some things, and everyone's so cute to the kids. We just got home. It's absolute chaos, but all of us are enjoying a protein yogurt. Made a little parfait. We're gonna get the kids down to bed because it's late at this point, and we need to get some work done before we go to bed. We went to the veggie market. It's not that close to us, but it was so cute. All the little old ladies working it and thought the kids were so adorable. They did the whole like Portuguese pinching of the cheeks, like, oh, my linda. They thought they were so sweet. They loved my middle child that she was in a Stitch like outfit costume thing, and they thought it was the sweetest thing. We ended up getting a whole bunch of oranges, clementines. We got some apples. We got some like these infused pear apples, which came out, or like we just ate some of it. It was delicious. We got some zucchini, and it came out to €3.43, so 3.43. That was definitely the the best veggie market we've been to. It had a lot of like local fruit and the prices were amazing, but it's not like right on the corner. So, but I will definitely be stopping by, especially passion fruit season. But we are gonna get the kids off to bed, trying to get them all wind down because they're very, very hyper right now after that whole walk and everything. And then mom and dad have to do some work. It is 7 p.m. and our kids are laying down and going to bed, which is very unhinged and not normal. I think they were really tired from going at the KFC playground. But this is a time when we work. So it's either now or if it starts at 9 o'clock, depends. It all depends on when the kids go to sleep. But at 10 p.m. I have to have a video ready for it to post. Usually I'm like 1, 2, 3 days ahead, so I will already have a list ready just to like go out. But I'm caught up. Like I only have a couple of videos to post. So this is my prime time to go. This is when I'll edit all my videos, get all the captions, everything set up. So when time comes, when 2 o'clock hits here, all I have to do is press post. And then at 10 o'clock this time, I press post. The best time for me to post is 9 a.m. Florida time, between 8 and 9. And Florida time, Eastern Standard Time, whatever. And then between 5 to 7 Eastern Standard Time. So I'm on 5-hour difference, so I have to make sure and watch the clock. And I usually post about 3 times a day. And with the kids laying in bed, hubby will go through the emails and do anything that we need to do, just like the back end work. That's what he does for a job.
And finances.
He helps, he does all the finances, gets all the emails done, does contracts and everything like that. I'm sitting here on the iPad, editing everything, intaking everything I filmed today because I film every single day. I'm even doing YouTube right here, long form content now, so I'm putting everything together to edit that. So during the day when we have the kids and they're up and awake, it goes smoothly and we can focus on them as much as possible, especially navigating this new life in Portugal. We want to explore the city. We want to see what's around us, what we can do for the kids, and prioritizing this new life can not just get back to our normal routine. So this routine right now is working well for us in Portugal, but things will probably change by the time kids go into physical school, but we will keep you guys updated. But thanks for hanging out with us today. It was a lot. There's a lot coming too. We are going to be traveling all throughout Europe, budget traveling, budget cruise traveling. That's what we did full-time. Traveling full-time with our kids is budget traveling. We are already planning our trips to Disneyland Paris with my parents. We're looking at going to Lisbon, all throughout Europe. Anytime we've seen flight deals, we're grabbing them and going. But number one priority, we got to find a really good babysitter for Mushu, our cat, and then it's go time. So make sure you follow Mama's Hive on all platforms, short form and long form content. Hit the subscribe button, hit that follow button because there's a lot more coming on this new life of us as Americans living in Portugal. Bye.